Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at the point. And for the Nuggets, filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the one. So the Clippers win the tip. George finds Zubac. Now Beverly. Now here's George. He's covered by Murray. Back to Beverly from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Murray with it. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Here's Zubac. Good defense by Jokic. Harris outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Launches it. It's hauled in by Beverly. And here's Leonard from three. Doesn't go for him. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
And you see the vision from Paul Millsap. That's another area that he provides for his teams.
George against Harris. And George, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Gary Harris.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good from George. And George drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Beverly against Murray. Three-pointer, Barton, good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
That one good for two.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
The pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. That shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
There were some unforced errors, but they also created some mistakes through their intensity on both ends.
Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Morris, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Barton outside, shoots over Leonard. Barton, no luck.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Zubac kicks to Beverly. Outside Leonard, lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Passes it to Barton. Murray surveying the D. That one wide left.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Murray against Beverly. Martin from outside connects from three-point range. Martin's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Beverly. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Pass to Murray. Harris dishes to Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Lock at 6. Barton outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And here's George for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Murray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And George, here we go. Some solid defense from Harris. For 3, Millsap kept alive. Jokic.
Oh. Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Mind the legs. Mind the legs. Well shot.
Clippers trailed by 3. And here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. George against Harris. Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
The pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Now Zubac. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. From deep. No good from Zubac.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's Beverly missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Harris outside. Outside for Millsap. Martin from outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Beverly the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Barton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Zubac. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Millsap with the steal. Pass to Murray. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's Zubac. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Millsap, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And once Millsap is that deep, hard not to come away with a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Morris is checked in for Murray. The Clippers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And so he hits both. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Kawhi Leonard. In the third spot, Paul George.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Bounce pass from Morris. 3-pointer, Barton. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Free throw good from George. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. And both free throws good for Paul George. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Millsap against Leonard. Millsap misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Williams next for 2. And the shot is long. Denver in the lead. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Williams. Porter kicks to Morris. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Nuggets shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. And here's Millsap from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ring shot on the way. Carries the jump shot. The Nuggets on offense. They trail by 1. Right side Millsap.
Paul Millsap is very fluid. Hard to stay in front of him when he's on the attack.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Williams with the ball. Pass to Leonard. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Harris outside. Morris outside. Back to Harris. Pass to Plumlee. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Williams. Millsap covering. Here's Leonard. And the pass to Shamet. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Now Denver takes it the other way. Passes to Porter. Harris outside. Pass to Millsap. .41 seconds left in the first. 90 that time from Leonard. Pass to Shamet. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
And there's the pass to Millsap. Harris outside. Back to Millsap. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. .11 seconds left in the first quarter. Up top, Leonard. It's good. This game is all even. Leonard's got 8 points.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
It's all tied in Denver. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Grant. Monte Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Good on the second free throw. The Clippers trail. Now here's Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Grant surveying the D. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
On defense, the Clippers. And here is Murray. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. And the jumper is good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
And you can't afford to give Murray any room to fire. Just a great scorer who continues to get better.
Here's Williams. Harrell trying to free himself up. Williams can't get it to go.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Outside, Porter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Montrezl Harrell.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Now Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And no good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. The 3. Green with the rebound.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
On the wing, Williams. Over Morris. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nuggets leading by 3. Porter passes to Murray. Morris against Grant. Kicks it to Plumlee. Passes it to Murray. There it is. Only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with a jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Here's Williams. Morris trying to free himself up. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Denver grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the turnover again by Denver. George is checked in for the Clippers. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Shamet. Unloads. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
George, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pass to Jokic. Over Green, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 8-point game. The 3 from George. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Paul George. Clippers trail by 8. It's George on the wing. Halt the run. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Martin's checked in for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here are the Clippers, trailing by 10. Jackson with the bounce pass. Fades. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night. Shooting.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
And that one's good, Barton.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Jackson finds Leonard. Shoots over Barton. No good off the back of the rim.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
For the Nuggets, Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant, and Harris subbed in for Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Andrew Shamet comes in for Morris. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nuggets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good for Morris. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Leonard. He's got 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Another miss by Leonard. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Harris. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. George against Morris. A nice shot by George. George has got 10.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
Millsap looking it over. Over Williams. And that one's good. Millsap. 6 points for him.
That's a nice move. Millsap understanding how to carve out just enough space for his shot.
Williams passes to Shamet. Leonard with the ball. Good defense by Jokic.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Millsap's against Leonard. Over Millsap. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
Barton against George. 6 to shoot. The tray. George with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 11. Harrell kicks to Shamet. The pass to Leonard. Over Harris. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Barton surveying the floor. Passes it to Jokic. Over Williams. The kick out to Barton. No good with the triple. The Clippers shooting a low 30% mark from the field. To the inside. Here's Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Harrell.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harris's shot is good.
I love the unselfishness from Millsap. Could have chosen to take it himself.
Pass to Williams. Back to Shamet. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from George.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Murray for three. They get it back. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 11 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Leonard on the wing. Millsap covering. Nobody near Leonard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted.
Jokic draws the double. Pass to Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Beverly against Murray. Leonard inside. He's got 14. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Coming off the screen, Kawhi attracts so much defensive attention. Hard to throw a blanket over the roller at the same time.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers trail by 10. Over to the wing. Beverly for 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Strong three-point shooter throughout his career. Can't afford to allow Beverly much room from out there.
Murray finds Millsap. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Murray against Beverly. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
You see the quickness of Beverly, blinding speed in the inside.
Murray against Beverly. There's the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Nuggets, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, you see Jokic, he can give you anything you need on the offensive end. Space the floor, run plays through the post, beat you with the pass. He's an underrated offensive rebounder as well.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference Semifinals. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverly. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubats in at the 5, down low. Murray for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Barton against Leonard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Leonard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Murray outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. And so Murray nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Beverly the pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. George against Barton. Left side, Leonard. A shot missing. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Harris finds Murray. Over Beverly. Murray, good. Murray's got 11 points. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 8-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Barton against George. No good. And Denver the other way now.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
With 3, Harris. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Murray left side, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 8 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Barton. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Number 1, Paul Millsap. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Zubac in the post. Jokic defending. Now here's Beverly. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Murray outside. Morris with the block.
And a rare block shot from Morris. Anticipates the move and just times it out perfectly.
Los Angeles, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
And Morris drops them both. And here are the Nuggets now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Murray against George. Murray outside. Deep. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jokic kicks to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clippers trail by 9. And here's Beverly. He has 5. Beverly, rebound by Murray. Now Jokic. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Leonard. They get the rebound. Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Here's Beverly. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard draws the double, and the foul on Will Barton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Off the inbound, Leonard attacking, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Let's shot.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
Here's Jokic. He feeds it to Millsap. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. For the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 8. Jackson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Murray against Williams. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Murray, good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
LA's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Williams for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Jackson against Murray. Jackson misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Back to Millsap. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Jackson gets it to go.
There you go. Under intense defensive pressure, Reggie fearless in the painted area.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A different look for the Clippers. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Paul George comes in for Jermichael Green. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jackson. Murray against Williams. Murray dishes to Millsap. Harris outside. The putback. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jokic draws the double. Out to Harris. Pass to Barton. Millsap down low. Working on Williams. He gets that one. 10 points for Paul Millsap.
Very quietly, Paul Millsap just goes about his business. He's a tough competitor.
High, arcing shot, and it's Leonard missing. The Nuggets leading by 10. Harris passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Williams looking around. Leonard, that's for 2. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Leonard's got 21.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Nikola Jokic, number 1. And the first one at the line is good. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Barton. And Monte Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here is Los Angeles now. Down by 12. Down low. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Williams. 23 points in the game.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
Morris passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now here's Leonard. 23 points in the game. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Off target from outside. The Nuggets leading by 10. And here is Morris. 5 points in the game. Pass to Porter. Over Williams. And that one's good by Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Fast break. Here we go. Now the pass to Morris. Leonard against Grant. Back to Morris. Shoots over Shannon. The good-looking shot from the wing. Morris has got the lead up to 14 now for Denver. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Leonard kicks to George. Fires for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Morris passes to Porter. Morris inside. He's covered by Shannon. Morris, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Harrell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Up top, Porter. He dishes it to Grant. Wide open look here for Murray, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jeremy Grant is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Plumlee in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray, drilled from 11 feet out. Murray's got 21.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Here's Beverly, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter. Someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Denver leading by 11. Now Porter for the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Leonard against Grant, and it's Leonard missing. Plumlee in the high post. Out to Morris. Passes it to Porter. Over Williams. That's good from Porter on the assist by Morris. 9 points for Michael Porter.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot-making ability. That is rare.
Now, here's Shamet, covered by Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Clippers miss again. Nuggets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Leonard. Here's Harrell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
And the Clippers making a change here. Green's checked in. He's off on the second. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Shamet. Morris kicks to Murray. To the paint. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Murray. The Nuggets now on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. There's the lob to the hoop.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray against Beverly. Pass to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
So difficult to stop Leonard from scoring. Sometimes you just have to foul him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard hits them both.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Murray against Beverly. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Porter. Oh, Morris in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And the turnover again by Denver. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Shamet. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Porter passes to Murray. Got a piece of it. Shamet with the steal. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Shamet. Five to shoot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Beverly against Murray. Floats one up. And it's Beverly missing. Denver leading by 16. Grant the pass to Jokic. Grant kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. Defended by Beverly. 2 points. That one goes.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Shamet the pass to Zubac. Back to Shamet. Can't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Outside Porter. From 10 feet out. And it's Jokic missing. Clippers trail by 18. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Oh, Leonard in position.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Pass to Barton. Over George. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And that's 11 points for Will Barton. Clippers trail by 18. Outside, George doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. And here's Millsap from the arc. Another three for Denver.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Williams finds Harrell. Poke loose. The pass to Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 12 now in this quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Passes to Jokic. Three-pointer, Barton. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's Clippers trailed by 19. Here's George. Kicks to Harrell. Back to George. Shoots over Barton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Harris outside. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well. They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Barton against George. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Nuggets leading by 18. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Harrell. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 3-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Murray, no good. Clippers trail by 18. It's 2-on-1. And George with the stuff.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Harris outside. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first one falls. And Harris drops them both. Clippers trail by 18. Outside Williams. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Murray outside. The pass to Harris. Barton outside. Now here is Harris. He's covered by Shamet. And stolen by Williams. Launches a three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Nuggets.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jokic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
6 to shoot. For 3, Murray, good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 21.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Shamet again, Los Angeles.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Millsap passes to Jokic. He kicks to Murray. Harris outside. First one falls for him. Good on both. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.